The Santa Clara County Public Defender Volunteer Attorney Program, an incomparable experience focused on strengthening your litigation associate's effectiveness in the courtroom, in deposition, and in settlement negotiations. Program participants will learn to manage effectively the most difficult clients and the most demanding jurists. They will work well independently and as essential members of a team. They will become familiar with the California Evidence Code and learn to use it to their client's advantage. Most important, program participants will leave the program confident in their ability to identify critical issues, assess the value of a case, and effectuate favorable dispositions on behalf of their clients. The Santa Clara County Public Defender Office, or PDO, makes available a broad spectrum of opportunities providing different levels of courtroom exposure and requiring varying degrees of training and/or previous experience on the part of the volunteer. Some require a greater degree of commitment from the volunteer than others. The level of supervision over the volunteer attorney's work is dependent upon the volunteer's previous trial experience as well as the nature of the work the volunteer has chosen to undertake. Volunteer attorneys are encouraged to attend all of the in-house training that the PDO makes available to staff attorneys. Training sessions are free of charge to volunteer attorneys. Not every volunteer will be suited for every opportunity, and different opportunities can be expected to provide varying degrees of courtroom exposure. The Public Defender Office strives to balance the needs of the office with the goals of the volunteer attorney. However, we can never guarantee that a particular case will go to trial or that the volunteer will conduct any particular aspect of the litigation. The Santa Clara County Public Defender Volunteer Attorney Program, a mutually beneficial partnership between the private bar and the Santa Clara Public Defender Office that fulfills the law firm's pro bono obligation, augments the county's provision of indigent defense services, provides local law firms an opportunity to offer litigation associates valuable trial skills, training, and jury trial experience. For further information, please contact Assistant Public Defender Nona Clippen at area code 408-299-7703 or nclippen at pdo.sccgov.org.
My name is Greg Tenhoff. I'm a partner with Cooley in Palo Alto, and we've been participating in the program at the Public Defender's Office for several years now.
I'm Andrew Ong. I'm currently an attorney with Clara and Sutcliffe. I'm working doing intellectual property litigation, mostly focusing on patent law.
My name is Sally Lee. I'm an associate at Orrick, Harrington, Sutcliffe. I'm an intellectual property associate there right now. I work on both patents and trade secrets and other matters associated with intellectual property.
My name is Sean Coutain. I'm currently a senior associate at the law firm of Skadden, Arps, Laidmar, and Flom in the Palo Alto office. My practice primarily consists of white-collar defense, but I'm in the general litigation group.
The skills that you learn are immeasurable. You learn to be a trial attorney, which you don't learn to be when you're at a big law firm.
For us, the big benefit of this program is the opportunity to get them out to get that experience, to increase their skills, while at the same time they can do that in a way that we're not losing them for the rest of the practice. They take on a case, they take on a matter that they can fit in with the rest of their caseload, get that great experience, but we don't lose them as a resource. What we wind up with is someone who continues to work for us but works at an elevated level.
I learned that case preparation is often the key to winning a case or having a case dismissed. Most cases are won and lost in the preparation phase and not actually at trial.
I learned a lot here at the Public Defender's Office. I think first and foremost, I learned a lot about strategy. Seeing a case from the beginning to trying to get the facts, the investigation, seeing what your client is saying, seeing what the other side is saying, deciding exactly what the theme of your case should be, what your defense will be. All those are kind of things that we don't think about when you have a big litigation case that lasts for years. But seeing a case from beginning to end, you really start thinking about the strategy that you have to employ in every single step. Do I investigate this witness? Do I not investigate this witness? Do I call this witness? Is this something I really want to bring out at trial? And kind of thinking through that to when you get to trial is something I will learn. I learned because I saw the entire case throughout and will be able to use now in litigation, even if I never take my case to trial, just because those are things that are not easy to learn unless you take you take a case from beginning to the end of trial.
The great benefits of having worked here after I returned to Skadden was that I was chosen to be a defense team member in the Barry Bonds case. Everyone at the firm in the litigation department wanted to get on that defense team. It was a fairly small team, and one of the reasons I was chosen is because of my extensive criminal defense experience. Those are the types of opportunities that you don't know when they're going to pop up in your firm, and it's great to be the person that's the go-to person when something like that comes up. The skills that I learned here made me the ideal candidate for that case, and the timing of it worked out great. I went back to the firm, the case came in, and I was ready to go.
Anytime you had any strategic questions or any procedural questions, there would always be someone there to help you out.
The expectations that I had when I first started working here were not only met, they were exceeded. I expected that it would be interesting and fun, but it was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. The work was great. I really enjoyed the experience of feeling like a real lawyer, going to court, talking to judges, trying cases, and having a real impact on my clients' lives. You know, I'm fortunate to say that of the 5 cases I tried to jury verdict, 4 of them came back as not guilty. And that had a huge impact on my clients' lives. And that's extremely rewarding. And it's a great position to be in when you know that you're doing real work that's having a real impact on people's lives, and that it's going to impact your life as well by giving you the opportunity to go back to your law firm with a skill set that not many associates have.
If you want to just work on your trial skills, your people skills, I would definitely recommend that any attorney at any stage in their career come and volunteer at the public defender's office.
The opportunity to just have some time to do something different than you do for the rest of your life day to day is an opportunity that I think everyone should take.